Hi, Narai here. I just came to talk about the fact that somebody slept on you. And sometimes we meet somebody and we feel such a connection, and the person leads us to believe that they feel a connection too. When really that it is we're filling a space. We're filling a space for somebody empty that is constantly looking for better. And guess what? There will always be better. There is only not better once we decide and we choose someone. And a lot of us were not chosen. But a lot of us were not chosen because we were being protected. We were being protected from somebody that could have destroyed us. And for some of us, we started being destroyed. And we had to break our own hearts in order to leave a situation that was not serving us well. We were with someone and trying to make something work with somebody that was trying to fill a hole. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people that have been through things. I feel like we all have some sort of childhood trauma at different degrees, of course, different levels. Some more severe than others. Some of us suffered those childhood traumas through adulthood. And I'm saying us because I'm including myself. This is just a general talk. Some of us went through things when we were adults. And I feel a lot of people are surprised at how far they had come, and some people are even surprised. Like a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm screwed up." A lot of people feel screwed up. A lot of you may feel screwed up, but a lot of you are surprised you're not even more screwed up than you feel like you are. But this world is screwed up. We're all a little chipped and damaged and hurt and fragile. But those are labels. And even the person that hurt someone, we gave them a label. I've given labels. I've gotten labels myself. You've given labels. You've been given labels by someone else. We are not those things. We are not those words. We have the ability to change those if we choose to, but some people choose to stay in a label because they find comfort in it. Some people choose to continue living a certain way and not addressing their issues and going around damaging people because it's easier than facing themselves. So when you connect with someone, you have to be honest with yourself. And don't just hold on to the fact that you're with someone, or you don't want a failed relationship, or you don't want to be alone. Sometimes people stay alone in a relationship so that they don't have to be alone. Ask yourself, how does this person make you feel most of the time? How does this person talk to you most of the time? How does this person treat you when things don't go their way, when things are not perfect? That's so funny. The bottom of the deck. A lot of us have issues with boundaries. We don't want to say what our boundaries are because we don't want to push somebody away. But a person that genuinely cares about you is going to respect your boundaries, and they're going to understand that your boundaries are in place to protect you. Sometimes we have people come into our lives that have all these rules and these boundaries, and then when you were like, well, What about me? They're like, well, what about you? That's not my problem. That's not a person that loves. That's not a person that cares. That is a person only looking out for themselves. A lot of the mistakes that people have made in relationships, myself included, is not speaking up and being afraid of pissing somebody off. I think I said yesterday in the Capricorn reading I did that these are supposed to be grown-ass adults. So what if they get mad? We cannot make everybody happy all of the time. People adjust. People choose their battles. And some of the people that we decide we want to be with choose to make everything a battle. We have to decide, is that something we want? I know one of the cards that I had pulled yesterday was the Judgment card, and that Judgment card had 2 photos on it. It had 2 pictures. I'm just going to show it. And the 2 pictures, it had 4 people on the card. And it was like a split card to me because it was kind of like having a choice. Having a choice between what is toxic, or someone or something toxic, and someone or something that brings you peace and feels natural. Here we go. And a lot of times, for the sake of not being alone, or for the sake of being in a relationship, or because we're infatuated with somebody and we don't actually love them, we choose to stay with somebody toxic. When what we should be asking ourselves, see that tattoo? It's actually a snake that's unraveling. And it's kind of like, we need to ask ourselves and be honest with ourselves and observe and see and like really question, how does this make me feel? The situation with this person. Is this a pattern? Do we have a pattern here? Do we have a pattern? And then, does this person make me feel sick? Does this seem like a toxic relationship? Am I being codependent here? Is this person using me? Or does this person bring me peace? At the end of the day, after fighting the world, when I go home or I talk to this person, sorry for the outside noise. You want to ask yourself, does this person bring me peace? Does this person feel like home? Does this feel natural, or does this feel forced? It's about being honest with ourselves. It's about putting ourselves first. But not in a selfish way to where we're screwing over people, because people do that, but in a way where we're making sure our needs are met too. All right. So in relationships, we have to have boundaries. We have to stand our ground with people. Sometimes people push our boundaries. A lot of you have probably had somebody that has disregarded your boundary and pushed it back a bit. Or you may have not even enforced your own boundary, and you gave leeway to somebody, and then later on that person does worse and you wonder why. It's because you have to stand your ground, even if it means losing somebody. Because a person that is caring of you and is really concerned about your well-being is going to respect and honor your boundaries. A person that wants to get over and is a user and is selfish is going to be the person that disregards your boundaries. I'm just pulling cards to see what comes to me. These are not tarot cards. This came out in reverse. Some of you are with people that said you loved them and you said you loved them, that said they loved you and you said you loved them back. And it was supposed to be something, and the romance that started at the beginning stopped. And some of you felt that they were with somebody else, but you still stayed. Some of you are so connected to somebody and have such soul ties with people that you feel under a spell. And for some of you, there's a person that you're not with anymore that feels like you may have put a spell on them, but they don't realize that there was no need to put a spell on them, because the love that you had for them, and some of you have for them, was pure and genuine and sincere. And they're probably not going to find anything like that again. It's like they're out there looking to replace you. And it's not possible, because there is only one you. You're not perfect, but you are perfectly you. And this person is looking for perfect when they are not. They are far from it. But it's like a person that feels more value based on what they have and who they're with, not realizing that means nothing if you are empty and not a good person. And it's not about not being a good person. It's not acting like a good person or not treating someone well, because these are labels. People don't have to live up to the labels given to them, but some people choose to continue. And then they want to say that they're chosen. No, chosen ones don't act evil and conniving and manipulative. They don't. Compatible. You guys want someone compatible. A lot of you are with somebody that you felt was compatible with you because they were in the beginning. Because that representative, let me tell you, that representative was something else. That representative was everything that you wanted. So when you meet somebody new, you don't lay all of you out on the table, because you give the person the tools and the ability to conform and appear as they are what you want when they're really not. And then later that devil comes out and then you're surprised. So you watch how a person treats you, what they say and what they do. Does it match up? And have enough common sense to know that if a person is talking to you abusively, just because they don't put their hands on you does not mean they're not going to hurt you. Nobody deserves abuse. I just feel the need to say that. But here, people act like they're compatible when they're not. There are shapeshifters out there, chameleons. People use other words. I'm just going to use shapeshifters, representatives, chameleons. This one. Some people only look for this. They only look for physical beauty. They're too shallow to see that beauty is so much more than on the outside. It's on the inside too. And some of these people look so beautiful on the outside, but guess what? They are ugly. Their behavior is ugly. It is not of a beautiful person. Excuse me. It is not of a beautiful person. One moment. It's sparkling ice water today. So we have to be observant. We have to pay attention. And we have to be able to see by a person's behaviors, if they are superficial or not. Sometimes a superficial person is not even the most attractive. Like, how do you have the right and audacity to pick somebody apart when you're not perfect yourself? But this is you knowing that beauty is so much more than what is on the surface. Yes, that's attractive and that's what we see first. But what's in here for a person? What's here? What does a person show they have to offer? Oh, what is this? Balanced and grounded. A lot of you need to work on being balanced and grounded, because certain situations have you just all over the place. Speaking as a person that has been dealing with this lately, I'm feeling more relaxed now. But you need to work on being balanced and grounded. And when you are in a situation with somebody, you need to pay attention. Oh, my leg. I'm sitting on the floor, obviously. You need to pay attention to how things are in the relationship. Is it one-sided or is it balanced? Does this person throw you off? Or is there balance? Do you feel grounded with this person? Or does this person make you feel uneasy all the time? What is this? Humor. For some of us, what's attractive is when a person can be funny. Find humor in things instead of taking everything so damn personal. I feel like for some of you, the next person you meet is going to be somebody that makes you laugh. Like, that's going to be, and that's also going to be what attracts some people to you, is they're going to think you guys are funny. Some of you are going to be attracted to somebody that's got really nice lips. This could be the case for you. For some of you, I just thought of lip biting. Sorry, that's a personal thing. I just thought of lip biting. But I feel like for some of you, your lips are going to be this person's favorite, one of their favorite features about you, or like what they notice about you first. But with the lips, pay attention. Don't just look at the lips, listen to what comes out and watch the actions. And how does this person make you feel with the words that are coming out of their mouth? Does this person make you feel safe? Or does this person make you feel uneasy with their words? What comes out of a person's mouth is very important. Especially if they're hurtful words. Does this person talk to you with love, or does this person speak to you in an ugly way? Scent. I feel like some of you smell something that reminds you of a past person. I don't know why I'm feeling this. And you know what I've noticed when I don't know why this is happening to me, but it's like when I'm doing readings sometimes, my balcony door is open now, but a lot of times I'll have it closed and I won't have incense on or anything. I just put on my Florida water and continue. And I know I didn't do my whole thing before I started. I didn't feel the need to today, but I will do it now since I said it. But I'll smell things, like I will smell scents that I've never smelled before. Yeah, I really didn't feel the need to do this today, but I did. Because that's my thing. But I feel like this goes with my post I put on my community page yesterday when I said smell good. Get cute and smell good. Like, put on nice perfume. Even when you're going to a grocery store. Just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a lot. Because the nose, when we smell certain scents, it can trigger so much. And I know sometimes I can be in Walmart or wherever and just be shopping and not even thinking about nobody, just focused on my own stuff. And as I'm walking, I smell something and I'm like, oh my God, where did that come from? Who is that? It like grabs my attention because I'm a scent person. I really like things that smell good. I'm a smell good person. I love things that smell good. Some of you can calm yourselves with certain scents. Orange is a calming scent. I do believe lemon verbena is too, or is it verbena? I can't remember off the top of my head. But do a Google search to look at scents that are calming, because you can actually get a diffuser, an oil diffuser, and put certain scents in there to help calm yourself and relax yourself, especially if you've had stressful days. And for some of you, lavender is really good to help with sleep. All right, what's next? Energy. Energy. This is important because there are going to be people that just want to steal your energy. It's important for you to protect your energy from people. You'll see who is not serving you well and who is, who only comes around when they need your energy. Some of you may feel an energy pull. I know I felt an energy pull lately, and I have an idea where it may have come from, but it was so draining. Like, I feel some of you have dealt with that, and you may have required a lot more sleep than usual. There were nights that I had gone to bed at like 9 or 10 o'clock and woken up at like 9 or 10 in the morning. Even this morning I woke up at 10. I don't sleep that late. I don't really sleep that late. I slept very late. I feel like a lot of you are feeling this major energy shift, and you're needing a lot more sleep than you had needed in the past. But we are in a retrograde. Also, pay attention to how someone makes you feel. Like when you meet somebody new, how does that person make you feel? Trust your gut too. Sometimes you can feel when somebody has negative energy. I feel like a lot of us can feel that sneaky energy, somebody with impure intentions. Person with an agenda that only serves them. But this is about you guys choosing your battles too. Not putting your energy into things that are not worth it. conserving your energy. Your energy is valuable. And if you put energy into people and things, this is about it, knowing where to invest your energy, because your energy is like money. It's got value. Bold and daring. I feel like some of you may need to get out of your comfort zone, because a lot of you are afraid. You're afraid to meet new people for love. You're afraid to meet new people, period. Why? Get out of your comfort zone. Do something different. Some of you are so used to doing things a certain way, and you're like, but I want to meet someone. Well, if you're a hermit all the time, you're probably not going to meet anybody. So do something different. Be bold and daring. Get out of your comfort zone. Go take a class. Go do an art class or something. If you don't go out to eat by yourself, go out to eat by yourself. Do what I did yesterday. Put on makeup and wear your hair differently and go grocery shopping. When I was shopping, there was a guy that just always seemed to be where I was in the store. And I feel like I made him nervous, but I'm glad he didn't talk to me because I didn't want him to. But still, be bold and daring. And I smelled good. Eyes. Eyes. Pay attention. Watch how a person treats you. Watch a person's actions. Some of you may meet somebody that has lighter eyes than you. I feel like some of you guys are going to meet a woman, some of you ladies too, that has bold and daring makeup that they use around their eyes, and it's just going to be attention grabbing. But this is about being honest about what you see too. Like, don't make excuses for a person's behavior or actions. This is observing and seeing and knowing. We're going to go back to energy too. People make time for what they want. They put energy into what they want to deal with or who they want to deal with. So if a person makes plans with you, like a potential lover, and then they just back out like it's nothing, you got to ask yourself why. You have to pay attention to that behavior. If there's not an explanation, why is this person doing this, then who are they making plans with if they're not making plans with you? Be mindful. It doesn't have to be that case all the time. But people make time for what they want to make time for. Don't put all of your energy into somebody that's not putting energy into you. It's just not worth it. And it's not balanced. Femininity. Now, ladies, the first thing that popped into my mind is that some of you guys are going to meet a man that's kind of feminine. I'm just going to leave that there. But some of you ladies need to embrace your femininity and get out of that masculine energy. Some of you are like, I'm a strong, independent woman and I don't need nobody. Well, that's not attractive to every guy. So loud. So sorry. It's Sunday. But this is a time for you to embrace your femininity. Work on embracing your femininity now. This is not being so in the masculine energy. And you practice with people you know before you get in a romantic relationship. Excuse me. This is, for some of you, this is just listening and not arguing all the time. And guys, this is you guys being a little more sensitive sometimes when a woman is talking about her feelings. And for some of you guys, this is in regards to, and I know it says femininity, and I'm more talking feminine energy. But for guys, this is you, because it's on top of the energy card. So femininity and feminine energy. For some of you guys, you need to get more in that feminine energy and be able to express yourself. We talk about our feelings all the time. So for some of you, that's what you need to work on. And then some of you ladies, some ladies need to understand that some men are really comfortable talking about their feelings. And just because a man is able to cry and talk about his feelings and what makes him happy and doesn't make him happy does not mean that he is a weak man by any means. I think a man who's able to cry, and not all the damn time, but a man that's able to be emotional and talk about his feelings is so strong, because so many people are so busy being hard that they don't talk about their feelings. And some of them don't know how to. A lot of you have been in relationships with emotionally unavailable people. I should know, because I have been too. And I know now, had I spoken up in the relationship about all the stupid crap that I saw, and this person was able to be expressive about his feelings, it could have worked, but it was so exhausting, I left. And that's what happened with you guys too. Modest. As soon as I saw this, I thought flamboyant. Some of you guys are with somebody really flamboyant and loud, and you prefer somebody a little more toned down, not so attention seeking. But I feel like a lot of you, while on your journeys, may have grown so much that you choose to be a little more modest. That's not exposing so much of yourself also, holding back just a little bit more than you would have done in the past. I don't know why I'm seeing somebody that normally wears shorts all the time and short skirts wearing long dresses now. But for some guys, that's really elegant and attractive. I think some men are more attracted to a woman that doesn't show so much. Some men are proud of that. Down to earth. A lot of you are down to earth, and you hope to attract someone into your energy that is like that. I feel like for a lot of you, being a down to earth person is actually what draws people to you. So don't change who you are. Ew, a lot came out. Let's see what they are. I love it. Real. A lot of people are realizing it's always been you, and they messed up. Out of everyone that they have been with, you're the most sincere, the most authentic, because everyone else was fake. I feel some of you are going to attract someone into your energy that's really showing who they are. Like there's no question or doubt if this person is real or not. This person is very expressive. Confidence. A lot of you are feeling great right now. I know I am. I'm glowing. But I feel like a lot of you are feeling the same way. It's that time of year where it's beautiful outside and getting outside makes you feel better. A lot of you are working on your bodies, feeling more confident. You've made some minor changes and it makes you feel more confident. But I feel like a lot of you are going to attract somebody that's confident. And they're going to boost you up too. It is so wonderful that these two cards come out together. Golden. Golden. I feel like a lot of you, when you got with somebody, it made them feel more confident because they knew you were golden, but it got to their head. And I said this in Capricorn's reading, like this person was like, oh my gosh, I got this person. Well, I can do better. I don't feel like being genuine and real is very common. I feel like most people are fake. I feel like a lot of people live their lives wondering what other people think and doing things for other people and how they perceive them, even though those people don't even care. But this person knew you were golden. Like they had the golden ticket and they gave it away by how they treated you. But I feel when you meet a new person, this person is going to see the treasure and the gem that you are, and they are going to appreciate you and see your value, and you're going to know and feel that. You're going to have a lot of passion and sensuality with this person. They're going to ignite something inside of you that their past lovers would only wish that they were able to ignite. And some of you may have been called prudes because you didn't want to be so adventurous with somebody, but the person failed to realize that you could be as adventurous as hell. But the issue is, it takes somebody to bring it out of you. You're not that way for everyone. Because some of you are modest when it comes to sex too. You don't want to do certain things with everybody because you know everybody is not deserving and everybody does not bring that out of you. So I feel like this next person that you meet is they're really gonna pull it out of you. Lots of passion. Y'all are gonna be having lots of great sex. It doesn't even need to be makeup sex because this person's not gonna be a jerk. Elegance. For some of you, there's something elegant about you and how you carry yourself that's going to attract someone. For you guys, I feel like some of you are gonna meet a woman and the way that she carries herself is gonna be very different from what you're used to, and it's gonna be a turn on for you. Smile. Some of you are going to meet somebody that makes you smile all the time. Like you can be by yourself and this person pops into your mind and you smile. And your friends or people around you are like, what are you smiling at? And you're like, nothing. Because it's just that person just makes you feel so much. And when I see this card, I also think of two people someplace with a lot of people. Let's say Walmart. And you're in one aisle getting something and that person is in another aisle. And then you guys both leave the aisle and this person's like 300 feet away from you and you guys see each other and it's just a smile, kind of like, I see you, yeah, you're mine. Kind of like that, you know? It's like the two people in the room that see each other and there's just this look and people see them gazing at each other. It's the kind of gaze and smile that people envy because they wish they would have that in their own relationships. Look at that. Youthful. This person is going to make you feel youthful. This person is going to make you want to be adventurous. It's going to make you, they're going to make you feel giddy inside. Oh, I love it. Got to love. This person's going to have a pleasant disposition. You're going to like how they carry themselves. Give me one moment. Please, please, please. Yeah. This is going to be a person that always looks nice. You're going to like how they dress and how they carry themselves. Not everyone, but for some of you. And for some of you, you have such a pleasant disposition. This is what attracts people to you. Ooh. Ooh. Some people are going to like the way that you move. And don't start criticizing yourself because I'm going to give you an example. I think I walk funny, but I had somebody tell me they like the way that I walk. I actually had one guy tell me he liked the way that I eat. He said I ate elegantly. I don't know when this was because that's not very common for me to hear that. But it's a certain way that you move. I'm going to say the way that you carry yourself. Like some women have a natural, you know, when they move. Some guys do too. Some guys have a little bit of a swag. But you might think it's funny, but it's actually going to be attractive to somebody else. Out of the ordinary. I feel like when this happens, you're just going to be shocked and you're going to be like, this is kind of strange. Okay. Is this person normal? Yes, they are. But this person, for some of you, you're so different, they're going to think you're out of the ordinary. Because they're going to be like, this person isn't like anybody I've ever met before. This person is very different. It's a good different. But yeah. And I think for some of you, how you meet this person might be out of the ordinary too. Legs. Some of you are going to think they have sexy legs and vice versa. Yeah. Some of you women have big thighs and you don't like them because you have dimples in them. Hello, one of you. But the dimples and the imperfections that you see in your thighs that you think are not attractive, there are men out there that love those. They don't criticize them. They will grab on them. They will kiss on them, bite on them, everything. So appreciate and love the body that you are in. Do not allow anybody to make you feel uncomfortable about who you are in your body. You make the changes for your body when you are ready. Fun. You and this person are going to have a lot of fun. What did I say? Youthful. This is what I see right here. You guys are going to be like some damn kids. How wonderful is that? And I feel for some of you, being with this person, when you meet them, is going to be nurturing your inner child too. It's going to be the fun things you've always wanted to do in a relationship that you weren't able to do with a past person. Oh my gosh. Communication. You might get communication from somebody soon, but I feel like you and this person, the way that you guys get along, the communication is going to be on point. Like if there's something that doesn't feel right, you guys are going to be able to talk about it. Oh my God, yes. No issues. I just pulled 3 cards. Communication. The reason the communication is going to be on point is because this is going to be a spiritual connection, and you both have been through things, and so you're going to want it to work. The communication is also going to be open and honest. How wonderful! Because a lot of you have never really had this before. For some of you, this person is going to make you feel shy. For some of you, you guys are going to be shy in the bedroom. And for some, you're going to make this person very shy. It's going to be kind of like one of those situations where a person's like, I'm so nervous around you. I don't know why I'm so nervous. It's going to be like that. You know, when a person feels giddy and they're acting like a high school kid in love, like that. But some of you are actually shy, and that's going to be what attracts you to this person, because it makes you a little mysterious too, because you're not putting everything out there. So there's going to be curiosity. Independence. Some of you are going to be independent, and that's going to be attractive. Not the whole, I'm independent and I don't need a man, blah, blah, blah. But the independent as in you take care of your stuff. This is like you being in the Nine of Pentacles energy. It's not necessarily single, but it's you having your own things, your hobbies, your business, your life, and not making this person the center of your world, not making this person have to be responsible for you, but it's you being independent enough to do things on your own. Have your own life outside of this person. Style. Some of you are going to have a lot of style. Sorry about that. A lot of style. For some of you, your style may be what attracts this person, or this person may have style that attracts you to them. And it could just be something about how this person does things. Their style of doing things is really different, and it stands out to you, and it gathers your attention. Alluring. It's like something about this person, how they carry themselves, or how their sense of style may be something that attracts you to them. It kind of draws you in, alluring. And vice versa. Natural beauty. I see a lot of you with somebody that doesn't even want you to wear makeup. They love your natural beauty. I feel a lot of you probably don't even need makeup. I do picture a lot of guys that are okay with a woman that just throws her hair up in a messy bun if her hair is long enough to do so, with just some lip gloss. Not needing to wear all the stuff, all the things. For some of you, your natural beauty might actually be what is alluring to someone else. It draws them in. The fact that you're so naturally beautiful. And the funny part is, you don't even see it in yourself, but this person will notice. Strength. This is important. I'm going to read this in a moment. I have intelligence. Some of you, the way that you talk is going to draw this person in, because they're just going to be like, this person is really intelligent. I need to know this person. It's going to be intriguing. Spiritual. You may end up meeting somebody spiritual. Some of you may meet somebody on the same type of spiritual journey that you're on. And your spirituality may shift things in your life that puts you in alignment with the person you're supposed to be with. So I'm going to go to strength. I feel like this is the same card in my beauty tarot deck too. But strength, this is about unconditional love. Some of you have unconditional love for somebody that doesn't even know you feel that way about them. And it's not a person that you would welcome back into your life. But you're strong enough to be away from that person and able to be soft enough and gentle enough to still love them, but from a distance. But this is also about being strong enough to be vulnerable when you meet somebody. Strong enough to know that everybody is not the person that hurt you. Gentle enough to be vulnerable. Strong enough to be vulnerable. Able to be soft. Able to speak and express yourself. Being courageous to get out of your comfort zone. Being courageous enough to meet somebody new, whether it's going to be a lover or a friend. I think everybody should be a friend at this point in my life. So I'm going to pull, oh no, what are these cards? Nope. I'm going to pull some of these. These are tarot. Messages and guidance. I just need a few cards, please, Spirit. Two to three cards. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Oh, crap. 4. 4. Okay, because the last card was the Strength card. This is about you, and this is Strength in my Oracle deck. This is about you being strong enough to leave something when it puts you in the 9 of Wands energy. Don't allow it to put you in the 10 of Wands. This is you knowing when something is too much, when something is starting to make you feel beat up, like your past situation. This is being strong enough to leave that. This is the Chariot. This is you knowing that even though something is starting to feel like too much, if it's not serving you well, you need to push forward. You just need to push forward like the Chariot and just keep moving. Because eventually you will meet somebody. This is like yin and yang. This is two opposing forces reaching towards a common goal. You will eventually meet somebody that is going to want the same thing as you. Every person that you meet is not your soulmate. Every person that you meet is not a romantic partner. When you move away from this type of energy and push forward, you're closing out cycles. With the Judgment card, you're making a call. You're making a judgment call. You're kind of like, okay, do I go this way or do I go this way? Do I stay where things feel toxic and uneasy for me and forced? Or do I move towards what feels natural and brings me peace and feels like home? Do I move towards the unknown that I don't know about and I'm nervous about, or do I stay here where I know how things are? Well, you can go towards the unknown and possibly meet something or someone that's going to be great and work out, or stay where you're being treated like crap. You're going to want to move forward. Don't stay someplace for the sake of not being alone. Because you're alone already if you're not being treated well. And then I have the Two of Wands. This is you guys deciding, because you have one foot in and one foot out. And you're kind of like, well, which way do I go? You go the way of peace. You go the way of peace. You go the way that serves you best. You see what else is out there. You don't stay stuck. You don't stay stuck. You see what else is out there. Oh my gosh. Why do I feel like I should pull another card? Yeah, see? Eight of Cups. You move away from whatever is not fulfilling you. Whatever is not nourishing to you, you move away. Yes. And you speak. You speak up for yourself with the Queen of Swords. You're like, okay, I need this to change. If this doesn't change, I have to go. And you give the person an opportunity, and then you leave. We never leave for no reason. There's always a reason to leave. You say what your boundaries are, and you stand your territory. That was one of the, you stand your ground. That was the first card. You stand your ground. You protect your energy and your territory. When you do that, you move away from those that do not serve you well. You push them away from you. And what ends up happening is you end up meeting somebody. Oh my God, really? Oh! Okay. What ends up happening is you move away from anybody or anything that does not serve you well. You stand your ground. You speak your piece. You are honest and truthful about what you want and don't want. You make it known. You have your boundaries. You set your boundaries. You get in that Queen of Pentacles energy. And if you know me in my readings, the Queen of Pentacles energy is one of those cards where it's the energy, where it's kind of like, you know, I don't have time for nonsense. I got bills that need to be paid. I got things I got to do. So I don't need anybody in my life that's wasting my time. Meet me where I'm at and match my energy, or keep it moving. This needs to feel organic. And I say organic and natural because of the rabbit down there. You don't want to have to force nothing to work. If it ain't going to work, it's not going to work. But you're not going to invest more into it than you need to, because you know your value. You know your worth. And then I have the World card. When you do that, you're closing out cycles. You're completing things. I said that already with the Judgment too, because you're making a judgment call there. But with the World card, you're putting things to completion. And for some of you, you may actually end up meeting somebody that is not in your vicinity, somebody out there. But this also could be letting you know that you have a bubble, and there's certain type of people that you keep in your bubble that you're comfortable with, that are familiar, and you may need to reach outside of that bubble, because you never know. If you reach outside of that bubble, or go outside of your area, or go someplace you normally don't go to, you could meet somebody, and you could meet somebody that you could have that 10 of Pentacles with. 10 of Pentacles. This is a family. This is a legacy. This is an investment. This is security, long-term security. This is two people coming together and making shit happen. I'm gonna pull one card from here. And this card is Star Keeper. It says, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. Starbathing. Light body crystal grid, transmission and activation. Some of you are into crystals. You may need to do a crystal grid. They do have them for different reasons. Also, when I see this, I just see stargazing. I see stargazing. Ooh. And then some of you need to go back a notch and remember. Think about and remember before your past pains, outside of your pain. This is your soul plan. The fated life versus the life destiny. I remember. Pay attention to your dreams. And then the last card is I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. I feel like somebody's going to apologize to you guys. And if somebody from the past comes and apologizes, don't be ugly, because it takes a lot to apologize for some people. Because there's that fear of being rejected. And it says a lot more about you in regards to how you respond to this person. So that is what I have for you. I don't know what made me do this reading. I don't even have it for a particular sign. But somebody slept on you. And I think they're realizing it now. And that's why they want to apologize. But there's beautiful things for you if you can just get out of your comfort zone and get outside of fear. Because a lot of people stay in a situation or stay alone out of fear. And the fear itself is worse than actually meeting somebody new. So I'm going to leave you with that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.